Hey everybody, welcome back for another shooting edition of SHOREVIEWKEN, where today we are taking a look at something very special, and that is the Bullet Soul Double Soul Pack on the Nintendo Switch. A long time ago, roughly a decade, I first played the Bullet Soul games on the Xbox 360 and immediately fell in love with them, so I was obviously very excited when I learned that they were getting a re-release on my current favorite shoot-'em-up player, also known as my Switch. I was happy, but also a bit cautious because you can never be 100% sure that a modern port of one of your favorite games is going to play as well as you remember. So let's take a closer look at this little shooting collection and see if it's still the good time it was years ago, or if you're better off dusting off that old Xbox 360 if you want to give the Bullet Soul games another go. This collection combines both the original Bullet Soul and the follow-up Bullet Soul Infinite Burst, and both games include a wide variety of gameplay modes. In fact, if you load up Infinite Burst, it features an original mode, which makes the inclusion of the first game a bit unnecessary actually, but that's not such a big deal. And speaking of, if you've never played the original Bullet Soul, you missed out on a great bullet hell shooter. The premise is more or less the same as any other bullet hell, but with one unique difference. As enemies appear, they'll of course spray bullets all over the screen, but as soon as they're destroyed, their bullets become clear and lose their destructive nature, making them harmless if they hit you. So while you'll still be dodging bullets like mad, if you're efficient enough when destroying enemies, you can create little safe zones for yourself, as the bullets coming at you are suddenly no more harmful than a cute little puppy, while the other bullets remain as harmful as a cute little puppy with rabies. Those are the puppies you'll want to avoid. Indeed, the original Bullet Soul is a very challenging and extremely fun shoot-'em-up, but as good as it is, Infinite Burst, the other game included here, is even better. Infinite Burst has the exact same control scheme as the original game, all of the same stages, and again, as soon as an enemy is destroyed, their bullets disappear from the screen, but there are some significant differences as well. You've probably already noticed the huge amount of coins filling up the screen right now. That's because destroyed enemies also release coins that can be collected for score bonuses, and the screen fills up with them very rapidly. They descend to the bottom of the screen and back up to the top before they disappear, so you'll need to snap them up quickly. And almost immediately, this game feels like a mix between a bullet hell shooter and a slot machine. It's very fun and very hectic at the same time. Also, instead of having a limited number of lives, as in the first game, Infinite Burst gives you a health bar that can occasionally be refilled with power-ups and grows over time. In addition to that, you don't have any super bombs, but instead you have a power meter that allows you to enter burst mode when it's full, and in this state you become super powerful, and all of the coins turn red and give you even more points when collected. And the more you collect, the longer you can stay in burst mode. Bullet Soul is always fun, but Infinite Burst is definitely my preferred way to play. It's incredibly fun, and you can rack up some insane scores, rising up into the multiple trillions of points. In addition to the original game and Infinite Burst, there are a bunch of additional gameplay modes, including a caravan mode that tasks you with racking up as many points as possible within a limited amount of time, and altogether there are about a dozen different gameplay modes to choose from, and even though some of them seem kind of superfluous, it is cool that there's so much content to enjoy right out of the gate. And on top of all of that, this collection features some very nice, colorful visuals, and not one, but 3 amazing soundtracks, with my personal favorite being the heavy metal arranged version that was originally produced for the Xbox 360 release of Infinite Burst. But all 3 versions are very good. So if you pick up this collection, you will be getting some of the best shoot-'em-up action currently available for the Nintendo Switch, with a lot of gameplay modes to keep you coming back for more, and some great graphics and sound. It's definitely a lot of bang for your buck. It's Bullet Soul, the Double Soul Pack, and it is indeed awesome.
Awesome!